I'm just going to say it, folks, and I'm not the only one saying it, but the Biden debacle in Afghanistan being compared to what we saw out of Saigon decades ago, what's going on in Afghanistan is worse than Saigon. The fall of Afghanistan happened in what, a couple months, compared to the couple of years that it took for Saigon to get overrun? We'll talk about Afghanistan and another situation that needs to be talked about affecting us right here in this country, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me once again for Things That Need to Be Said, if you're even allowed to see this. They're going to try to prevent you from seeing these videos. That's why I have been and will continue to say what they don't want you to hear and don't want you to see. And if you're sick of not seeing what you sign up for, just check out these videos on Rumble where we haven't been censored yet. For MRC-TV, I'm Nick Kangadis. I'm not going to talk too much about it because by now I'm sure you've been inundated and oversaturated with talk of Afghanistan. I'm simply going to say getting out was not a bad idea, but having a plan on how to best do it is kind of essential.
Well, duh.
The progressive powers that be, including George W. Bush, Dick Cheney, Barack Obama, Joe Biden 1.0, and Joe Biden 2.0, love to nation build, whatever the hell that means, and use the toys they signed billion-dollar contracts to use. And Beijing Biden can talk all he wants about leaving is the right thing to do, which it is. But the way in which he went about it, along with his and woke General Mark Milley's rhetoric about the highly unlikely takeover of Afghanistan by the Taliban,
there's going to be no circumstance where you see people being lifted off the roof of an embassy of the United States from Afghanistan.
I want to emphasize repeatedly, and I've said this before, a negative outcome, a Taliban automatic military takeover, is not a foregone conclusion.
Well, where's that rhetoric now? Trump had a deal in place for our armed forces to withdraw by May 1st that was condition-based, but because Orange Man bad, Biden wanted to make the withdrawal his own by extending the withdrawal to the establishment-pleasing date of 9/11.
Some people did something?
What'd you think the Taliban was gonna do? These are people who give not one crap about a contract, but rather that someone keep their word. Well, at least for a little, considering the Middle East has been in a perpetual state of war since, well, I don't remember the last time someone in the Middle East wasn't angry about something. Maybe it's all that heat that makes them nuts. I don't know. The last thing I'll say about this is that Beijing Biden finally came back to the White House Tuesday evening, having to cut his vacation short. And it's about damn time. Biden should have never gone in the first place. He left Friday, when the conflict was ramping up even further. Great timing, dumbass. And while you were being inundated with keeping up with the Afghanistans,
I have a little surprise for you.
U.S. Customs and Border Protection reported that our country saw the most attempted crossings it has seen in 21 years. That's right, and for those of you that don't habla mathematics, 21 years ago was the year before 9/11. You see what I'm getting at?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I'm not trying to add to the fear porn that everyone else tries to beat all of you over the head with. I simply want you to realize and remember that not every single person that comes over our southern border, or northern border for that matter, is from Mexico or Central America. And the last time we used our border like this, trouble wasn't far behind. But Nick, what about being a humanitarian? What about all those poor defenseless refugees? Listen, you do it the legal way, and our government keeps a quota of how many people can come in, then give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. But damn it, if those people don't want to assimilate to the American way of life, which is supposedly why they wanted to come to this country in the first place, then stay out. And I don't feel 1 inch of bad in saying that. I'm tired of the left constantly telling me that I'm a bigot because I love what this country has done for legal citizens, while not wanting any Tom, Dick, or Harry to simply be blindly allowed across our border. If this country is filled with so much hate as we hear idiots like AOC, Nancy Pelosi, losers like Stacey Abrams and Beto O'Rourke, and yes, Joe Biden tell us whenever it fits the timeline of their narratives, then why would you want people to come here? If we're such racists, if we're such sexist, if we're such anti-alphabet people, and if we're Islamophobes, why would you want people to come here unfettered? That's right, because you know they'll be living so much better a life than they would in the whole country they came from. Polite time is over. You know what? Here's an idea. How about we take in all of these people who are genuinely seeking a better life and want to come into this country by doing things the right way, going through the legal immigration process and embracing the American way, and trade them for all these money-grubbing, power-hungry blowhards who consistently speak about how evil this country is. If it's as bad as they say, get rid of them. These bastards want to paint this country as the worst thing to ever happen to the world, while in the same breath wanting a country with no borders so everyone can share in the American dream. The big problem with that? These establishment elites, socialists, communists, and globalists are turning our country into a nightmare. So, what do all of you think about these topics? Did I go too far? Did I not go far enough? Were these things that needed to be said? Let me know in the comments, where I do read most and reply to some. And don't forget to give a big screw you to YouTube and move over to Rumble. If you like this video, don't forget to share, comment, and give it a thumbs up. Those are the best ways to help these videos reach more people, and it's the best way to let us know you want us to keep these videos coming. Subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so that YouTube might actually let you know when MRC-TV comes out with a new video if they haven't censored it or taken it down yet. Like us on Facebook and check out more of our work at MRCTV.org. For MRC-TV, I'm Nick Kangadis.